Ah, production meetings. We know how these go.
What's the status of the Hayes job? What operation is it on now?
Acme wants to know when their order will ship.
Where do we need to focus to improve on-time performance?
Does this seem familiar to you? When you're in a production meeting, you have to be able to provide quick, solid, confident answers. Many of these questions don't wait for the production meeting. You need answers all day, every day. Protective Flow Manufacturing, or PFM for short, gives you the answers you must have quickly and clearly. How are we doing? Where do we need to focus our attention? I need to focus on the jobs in the red zone. Where is my job and how's it progressing through the shop? PFM shows me what operation my job is currently on. When can I tell my customer with confidence that they'll receive their order? Notice the racing flag. I can easily see when my job is predicted to be complete. Am I working smart? Are we working on the right jobs at the right time? Operators need to know what job should I be working on and in what order. Clear communication of priorities is key. With PFM, follow the jobs in priority order. There's no confusion. If something changes, job priority is dynamically updated. PFM is shop scheduling made easy, providing clear priority to each operation and resource. PFM seamlessly integrates with your existing ERP. Yeah, you heard me right, to your existing ERP. It enables better flow and improves on-time delivery. By simplifying shop floor planning and execution, you'll meet customer deadlines and have visibility to make customer commitments with confidence, even when the unexpected happens. Happy customers come back. They say good things about you, resulting in increased profitability. Let's take a look at PFM with those critical questions in mind. Question 1. Where do we need to focus our attention for improvement? With Protective Flow Manufacturing, there's built-in dashboards that quickly, at a glance, give you information. Of course, you'll use analytics that are important to you. These are just a few examples. One of those widgets or analytics might stand out to you and make you a bit curious. Let's take a closer look at this one right here in the middle of the top row. We call that the heat map. The heat map is showing me all of my work orders and how they are progressing. As you complete work, the bubbles or jobs will rise. As time goes on, as I move towards the due date, the job will move across the chart. So if a job is having the expected amount of work completed as it approaches its due date, it'll move right along that target diagonal line. Anything above the line is tracking ahead of schedule and might even have been released far too early. If time passes and work is not being completed as expected, it'll fall below the line, and the jobs with the highest threat of being late will fall into those red zones or danger zones. Focusing on a job, I can easily drill into the details I need about that job. Where is it? When will it complete? And so on. So to answer our first question, wouldn't it be great if you could clearly see problems and areas for focus? PFM gives you the tools to see how you're doing in those areas most important to your organization. Point you to where you need to pay attention with easy access to as many details as needed to help you make data-driven decisions and improve performance. On to question 2. Where is my job and how's it progressing through the shop? Let's go get those details. Here we have a job, and what we're seeing is a depiction of how that job will travel through the shop, starting in final assembly, on to test, and then to shipping. Final assembly needs some materials, and I can see that setup and run are 100% complete. There's another indicator that this step is complete. See the 2 white lines going completely across the bottom of that step. Test, on the other hand, has partial lines. It's partially complete. Shipping isn't even started. Test and shipping are showing in red. What do you think that means? Red indicates that these 2 steps are at high risk of being late. Perhaps we want to know more, such as the timing of this job. Here we can see the timing of when final assembly is to start and end, tests start and end, shipping start and end. And, well, let me ask you a question. You know your production scheduling system doesn't plan for variability. So how do you manage customer change requests, employees that don't show up, machines that go down, rework, and any other host of problems? Protected flow manufacturing plans for and manages the many types of variability you encounter every day as a manufacturer. Notice the color coding here at the end. That indicates a cushion. That cushion is to buffer against the unexpected, against that unpredicted variability that just happens in manufacturing. Here is the day we have to ship to meet the customer want date. So this is the plan. Now, we've had some work done, so let's look at what's remaining. Final assembly, taking longer than expected. So test is going to start later than expected, and so is shipping. It could be from rework or scrap or some machine downtime. It's a good thing we had that cushion or buffer. So, can we answer the question? Where is the job and how's it progressing? No more walking the floor to determine the status of a job. With PFM, you'll always know where the job is. You'll have real-time information at your fingertips, improving your visibility to the production floor and knowing the status of each and every job. Third question, when can I tell my customer they'll receive their order and be able to say it with confidence? Let's ask the predictor. This will show me when the order is expected to be completed, considering all other jobs that may need these same resources and the relative priority of all jobs. See that dashed line? I can see when I'll be starting and ending test, but another job with a higher priority falls ahead of this job in shipping, so shipping will start and end later than scheduled. That pop-up is telling me we're going to finish just a bit later than expected, but still meeting our required ship date. And just to make it really, really clear, we give you that checkered flag to show you the finish line. Can I confidently tell my customer when they'll receive their order? Yes, I can. You have the predicted delivery date, that checkered flag. Eliminate visits to the shop to determine when the customer order will be shipped. Gain credibility by providing accurate delivery dates. Last question, am I working smart? Am I working on the right job at the right time? Plans and priorities need to be clearly communicated to the operators, those who execute the plan. I'm an operator. I come to work. I walk to my workstation. There's 5 or 6 work orders queued up and waiting for me. How do I know which one of those to start working on? With PFM's Production Execution Workstation, the answer is very clear. Here we can see all the work orders that are to be done at test with the highest priority work order on top. It's in red. Color coding is giving me information at a glance. It's clear that I should be working on job 40069. There's other information at my fingertips. I may want to click on notes to read what others have added or add my own notes. I'm in a testing work center, so I may want to record my findings here or add document attachments or send a message to my manager about this work order. Everything I need to know about this order is right here. How can you be sure your production operators are working on the right jobs? Do they know what they should be working on? Production Execution Workstation clearly answers that question. It communicates real-time priorities to support customer delivery. Lists only the jobs that are ready to be worked on, ensures you're working on the right jobs at the right time, not utilizing resources on jobs too early. Do you want to improve your on-time delivery by 30% or more, just like these PFM users have? Protected Flow Manufacturing is revolutionizing production management. Visit our website to schedule a review or for more information.